Hello everybody, this is House Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Banner Saga 2. In the previous episode, we finished off Chapter 11 with the discovery of some ominous purple orb consuming what appears to be the land around us, allegedly. And then immediately after that bomb was dropped off on us, we switched back to Alette's caravan, who was traveling through this mysterious forest. Also realized that I didn't go over Hunfang that we got at the end of the last episode. An easily hidden but stout blade for quickly softening an opponent. +2 break, +1 movement, and +1 armor on rest. Alright, without further ado, let's keep moving. A sudden rumble underfoot is strong enough to make you grab the side of a cart for balance. After it ends, you notice a young girl crying when her brother puts an arm around her. That's just the way it is around here, he says. Nothing to cry about. Oddleaf looks concerned. I'm not sure if that's the right attitude or not. She says, it keeps them from worrying all the time, but it keeps them from being cautious, too. What's the point in caution? Ivor says. Look around. If it is that massive serpent causing these quakes, it could be an arrow's range away. We'd never know it for all these trees. His words do little to quash the acrid dread in your gut. Eitingbecker. All settlement of some kind? The faint smell of smoke goes unnoticed by many except you and a few others, including the Horseborn. It's coming from the south, Ivor says. Eitingbecker, if the map is right. It'll take us some time to get there. Roek and Derdryu are unleashing a string of angry sounds and pointing to hoofprints, leading south through the woods. Clansmen watch them with concern. You consider what to do. Let's see, we can't save everyone. Gets you a rugged decision -1 and unlocks the next event. What are the Horseborn doing returns us to the same options, and let's see if we can help. Gets you a battle, +8 renown, rugged decision +2, and a gold bridle, which apparently is a level 10 item, +3 to all talent ranks, not bad, +1 strength damage, and +1 break. What are the Horseborn doing? Roek turns his back to you. Derdryu struggles to understand your words and finally saying, destroy. Your look of confusion brings Scathach over. This herd, he points at hoofprints, enemy. Roek hates... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. You cannot understand the last word. Yeah, you and me both. Last words he said, or the sounds afterwards. Mean leader who want things. All things. Ruined. Burned. Almost kill Roek. Then meeting you. You consider what to do. Well, let's see if we can help. While she doesn't understand your words, your movement towards the village prompts Derdryu to move forward quickly. Only Roek is able to slow her and keep her near the caravan. Your arrival through the smoke is unexpected by the hoofed pillagers. Some unite to hold you off, while others, smeared in blue war paint, flee into the surrounding woods. So basically, yeah, Oddleaf was right. Differing clans of Horseborn that are enemies. Okay, so we have to have Roek, Deirdre, and Scathach on this one, I'm guessing. Yep. Yep. And yep. Which kind of limits our party, but so be it. Let's see, I'll toss a lead in there. Who else? You know what, let's get Eggle in here to act as tank. Let's see, do I have any items I can give to the Horseborn? No. Extra break and movement plus armor on rest for Roek could be good. I mean, it'd probably be good for either of them. +3 strength. Yeah, why not? And you know what? Seeing as how we've got renown, let's get some promotions going. Let's see, trample, huh? Alright. I think I'm gonna forego the break for now. Because the guide usually says max out break. Because you only need 2 plus 1 exertion, and he's already got 2 exertion. Then again, boosting it might not be a bad idea, but getting his strength and armor up could also be good. Now, let's max out break. That way we don't need to use exertion to trigger dredges things. Which means he's actually now rank 6. But I don't really have any rank 6 stuff that I'd want to give him, and he's already rank 6. Alright, let's do this. Okay, party split up into 2. Oh, it's a name. Trege Kanthe. Apparently a mortal enemy. Let's see. Rest of them aren't too strong, but this guy's gonna be trouble. Gold bridle, so that's where we get it from. Alright, I'm gonna have a lot up closer to provide backup. Ivor, you're gonna be over here with Deirdre as backup. These two are gonna be up front. I'm gonna place Alette here. Alright, who's next? The big guy. Alright. Let's just move Ivor up a bit. Now, he is a big Horseborn if he's taking up 4 spaces. Alright, these ones move next. They're going to be going after Ivor. Yeah, probably the same with this one. But they can only really break his armor. Which this guy can do a fair amount about. Let's see, then it's going to be that one up next. Oh boy. Who knows? Maybe if I can make Eggle a more tantalizing target for them, which I doubt it. Oh. Nope. Let's see, heroics abilities. Mule kick. Let's see, break damage plus knockback, stuns target, unit passes through. Units pass through take strength damage. Trample, charge enemy for strength damage, then 1 strength per tile traveled. Yeah, but I need to get that rank up to make it truly effective. You know, let's go for this one. Just do some serious damage and then get out of there. Hit and run tactics. They're either getting very lucky to not get deflected or there's something else going on. Cust. And pin. Okay, Alette, I want you moving in and get Overwatch going. Now, she can't outright kill these two, but I think what I want to do... Isn't she supposed to have a poison needle ability? Yeah, she's supposed to, isn't she? The heck? Or was that meant to be passive? No? Unfortunately, Scathach can't really get anywhere. And he also has the mule kick ability. I sworn he had Stampede. Oh well, let's get him moved in over here. Okay, let's get over here and get a Tempest going. Remember, clockwise, not counterclockwise. So hit this one, and then you'll get that one. Despite how their animation goes sometimes. Alright, I think we need to move in and start taking out the big guy, because he's not going to. Because they're just going to keep coming until the big guy's dead, most likely. Like it was with Eyeless. Nah, just go for the break damage. And you know what? Stay there. And then Alette. Can't finish him off, but will leave him severely weakened. And you know what? It's only appropriate that Deirdre gets to be the one to finish him off. Yep, I was right. Get the gold bridle. Little is known about the ancient piece of riding equipment, but it was found amidst the wreckage of a razed Horseborn camp. Well, now it gives me enough time to read it. Alright, and there's our 8 renown. Now then, if you chose to not save Ettingbecker, you get something to deal with fire. See, you have choices of having the Varl lead the charge away from the fire, costs you 63 clansmen, 17 fighters, 9 Varl, 20 morale, and Moger is killed. Stay calm and follow me, morale plus 10, renown plus 5, but you still lose 2 clansmen and 2 fighters. Send scouts to find the direction of the fire's movement, costs you 5 morale, 8 clansmen, and 3 fighters. And then apparently something with Rugga, but... See, with marauding Horseborn defeated, the Varl and clansmen quickly doused the fires around the village. We can never repay you, the village leader states, but we will spread word of what you did here today, across the woods and hills. Thank you. And another 8 renown. The governor looks at you from a distance and nods once. Good. Now, at the market. Let's see, we got 39 supplies, and we get 3 for every 1 renown. Let's take a look at the objects. Ormhilder's bangle, we already know about that one. The black fish, a stone resemblance of the elusive native of the vast. Even smells like the sea. Plus 2 movement, plus 5 break, but minus 5 to strength attacks. See, the obsidian ring gives you plus 2 strength. The ring that seems to absorb the light around it, said to have been forged by dredged stone singers. Not interested. See, Dangler's eye, 2 strength resist, plus 1 armor, minus 1 movement. A small stone thought to bring luck until the tooth it's tied to falls out. Okay. Mardigan's fibula. See, a cloak pin of a madman. But how he moved with a sword and woman. Eh? Plus 8% crit chance, plus 2 movement, minus 1 aggro. Might not be a bad idea. I think I'll grab that. Crit chance is nothing to be too impressed with, but the extra movement and aggro might not be a bad idea. I'm sure we've got enough for a while, but I may as well grab some supplies while I can. Oof. Let's see, one thing. Let's see, and then 1, 2, 3 to get me up to 43 days. Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay, nothing else to it. Let's get out of here. And we should be getting a random event coming up. Now, is it going to be the one all that setup paid off to? See, a woman hauls a young girl in front of you and a crowd of others. Caught her stealing enough food to feed a starving Varl, the woman says. Not the first time I've seen her at it either. The girl looks familiar. She's part of the thin group of humans you picked up on the trail. Okay. No. Here we are. Let's see, why were you stealing? Costs you 24 clansmen. I won't have thieves with us. You and your family have to leave. Costs you another 24 clansmen. Just return the food. Her people will punish her. It gets you nothing, but eh. The girl looks ashamed as her mother loudly berates her. Others offer switches to the mother to teach the girl a solid lesson as the caravan moves on. Switches? Right, yeah, clansman foraging. You duck under more branches and suddenly find yourself in the clearing of a proper village. Few people you see tend to scatter as you approach, and only the water and birds make any noise. Finally, a man approaches in robes so badly torn it borders on embarrassing. His arms are covered in scratches, which are freely bleeding. Welcome, friends. We don't get many visitors here, but welcome, welcome. All options lead to the same result. Option 1 seems to have a bit of extra dialogue. Is everything alright here? Yes, everything is fine. An awkward silence hangs in the air. Fine, I'll say it. You look like you fought a bear and lost. Oh, do you normally insult those who offer you a place to rest? You didn't mean to be rude, but your clothes are torn and you're bleeding. Daily chores. The woods keep us busy and are unforgiving if you're not paying attention. So it was a beast. Brambles. Ivor gives you a skeptical look, but says nothing. Please make yourselves at home. We have good food and strong drink, enough for everyone. The man begins walking away. Wait, what's your name? He smiles again. We have no names here. We simply are. With that, he shuffles away around the building. Okay. Got another market. Let's see, miniature carving. Already got one of those. Hope of Gods. A thin hide decorated in strange colorful designs enlightens those who gaze at it. +1 to all talents. Not bad. +3 armor. And 20% chance to divert armor. Not bad. Foul wind crake. Petrified egg with a baby bird strong enough to almost break free. Ugh. +2 to strength, 1 armor per turn, and -1 movement. Interesting, if not disturbing. Called Gala. This prized dark emblem hums when wedged in shields or mail. +2 armor and 1 strength resist. Then there's the Coma Loom Mother, miniature carving, which we already got. Interesting as some of these are, I think I'm going to pass, and I'm going to pass on grabbing food. Now, much as I'd like to rest to get our morale up, well, we do not want to rest here. If you rest twice here, you lose 15 morale and 20 clansmen. Oh, it's so tempting to just rest to get a bit of morale up. Especially seeing as how we don't know if we're going to be getting any. Nope, we're leaving. We can rest safely in camp if we need to. Matter of fact, I'm going to do just that. if only to get a minor boost to morale. Because apparently there's an achievement for not letting your morale bottom out before you can reach the end. Of course, there's also one for reaching Arborang in less than 100 days, so... The caravan comes to a halt. In front of you stands a single cragsman. We watched you. You figured that, right? He says every clansman is wide-eyed and looking around for an attack. Ah, here's the payoff. There we go. Well done. You listen to your scouts and know how to defend yourself. He claps a few times. A good number of fighters are with me. We'd like to join you, right? Wherever you're going, better than returning home for us. Okay. So, if you had no counters to your crag counter, it gets, instead, help us live some of your food and fighters. Ones with no families. 50 will do. And the food they can carry. Don't say no. Crag counter 1 gets you plus 10 morale. Crag counter of 2 leads to, well done, yeah, basically what we're getting. Now for that one, with the help us live, go never / that's too much, gets you a battle, costs you 10 clansmen, 8 fighters, and a varl. Let's see, we'll give you food but not the fighters, plus fine, costs you 40 supplies. We can't afford to fight you, take the food and fighters, costs you 20 supplies, 50 fighters, and 20 morale. For this one, you get, and if I'll go over the best one. And if I say no, returns to the same options. It's best if you move on after that. Let's see, and if I say no, don't do that, he says plainly. It's best if you move on, gets you a battle, costs you 10 clansmen, 8 fighters, and 1 varl. You're welcome to join us, but there better be no trouble, or fine, but there better be no trouble, gets you 100 fighters and 40 supplies. Fine, but there better be no trouble. We're a rough crowd, right? We'll keep our distance, he says before whistling. Cragsmen appear all around you, each carrying food and weapons. They nod to you as they fall in line. Yep, 100 fighters, 40 supplies. Alright. Good payoff. Looks like all we've got is a bunch of conversations coming up. Doesn't look like any battles, so we might be able to actually finish off Chapter 12 this episode, depending on how long the conversations take. The previous strange village has everyone on edge. Frequent backward glances to see if the caravan is being followed results in a lack of attention to what is ahead. A brief rustle of leaves and the sounds of saplings cracking are the only warnings before bears and their cragmasters attack. Or cragsman masters. Never mind, I stand corrected. Nothing in here about a battle. Alright, let's take the Horseborn out for the moment. Honestly, what happened to Deirdre's... Because I could have sworn she had a poison attack. I know I used it. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Let's see, let's get Oddleaf in there. Let's toss in Hogan. And... yeah, let's go with Scathach. Oof, that's a different looking bear. Cragsman, not so much, but bear. War bear. Thick hide. Bear's thick hide absorbs all strength damage until armor is depleted, of course. And maul. Alright, who's got the best break amongst us? Looks like it's Scathach. So we're gonna need him to go after that bear. Alright, who's next? These guys? That one can already reach Ivor, so I'm just gonna have him rest up. Wait, what? Alright, we'll get Eggle up here to act as bait with his stone wall. Oh, axe throwers, joy. Seriously? Oh, sure, when they do it, they get tons of damage, but when I do it, I get deflected right away. Oh, that is so unfair. Alright, I'll let Overwatch. Hehe. And I've got no clue where that arrow is. Ragsman Savage. He's probably going to try moving up to attack. Let's have Oddleaf move up just a little bit. And get a rain of arrows here. If I'm lucky, he'll go down this way. Nope. Quite the opposite, actually. Oh, and I can only do 1 damage because of all the damage that jackass did to my guy. Ugh. I could go for a bloody flail, try to get a crit going. Might not be a bad idea. Eh, why not? Okay, then. You know what? Let's try out this mule kick. Heh. Ah. Well, at least an armor boost is in order. Okay, Mogan needs to get out of there as soon as possible. Alright, let's get over here. Hit him with a Tempest. That takes out their archer and does some serious damage to their axe thrower, while also doing extra damage to others. And dang, Izaletsa! Overwatch so good. Let's see, how did his guts work? Let's see, he does 1 strength damage and knockback damage to all units adjacent to the target. Fortunately, there ain't too many units like that. I think I might be better off getting started on breaking the bear. Okay. I'll let you move over here where basically everybody's in range of you and Overwatch. Unfortunately, Overwatch doesn't trigger on attack, just movement. And oddly, it's not in range to attack anyone, which is unfortunate. Ooh. Ah, I wish I'd move her up a little bit more. Oh wait, I'm still good. Haha. Got 2 of them. Nice. Alright, break the last of the bear's armor. Which, actually, probably not a good idea. Okay, Scathach, you get over here, take care of the bear. And unfortunately, Ivor can't do anything. But that's fine. Okay, Eggle, you take this one out. And Alette will finish that one off with a rather unnecessary crit, but I ain't gonna complain. A wounded cragsman pushes himself back against the base of a tree, looking like a cornered beast as you approach. "We was just trying to feed ourselves," he said. "Bogs are all cracked and drained. Man can't find a new place to live without." He lunges for you with a crude blade, but Oddleaf pierces him with an arrow, and Ivor finishes him with a quick swing of his axe. You thank them, and everyone moves on. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be getting to those next events. So, looks like we ain't finishing this chapter this episode. So, I'm going to end things off there for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, or to hit the star pull link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.